Alright, here in Blab, we got me D along with my friends.
Tony.
Jay and Mike.
Alright, and today we're gonna talk about things that we absolutely hate. Boom. So, what do you dislike, Jay?
What do I dislike? What do I hate? I think I was talking about this with the guys the other day, man. I was talking about I hate when people chew loud. Like, I don't know about you guys. I find that super annoying. What do you think, Tony?
I do when I was a little kid. Honestly, I didn't even know about nobody taught me how to chew gum.
That's like something
That's the
natural.
thing.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Nobody taught me how to chew gum. You ever taught how to chew
but
gum?
it was
No,
natural.
actually, when
It
I was
was
little,
natural.
I hated gum, dude. I couldn't chew gum at all.
Really?
Like, I would put gum in my mouth and be like, oh, this is nasty. I feel like I want to throw up. Like, that's fucked up, dude.
I was always scared that I would swallow the gum and just
You
choke.
guys are messed up.
No, but hold on. When I was growing up, the first time I guess I was taught
Yeah.
I was in the car and I was chewing gum, right? And then my mom was like, "Oh, why are you chewing gum like a cow?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was just like, she said stop, and I got yelled at nasty that day, in the car. And
Well, that's what you get for chewing it like that.
See, I didn't know. How am I supposed to know? I'm like a little 5-year-old kid. How am I supposed to know that? And then after that, I learned how to eat food basically from gum.
Yeah, for me it's like the opposite. Like I chew silently, but my parents they just chew so loud. Like they're just gum and food.
Did you yell at them?
The Mike's
No,
gonna
no.
be like, you guys need to shut up.
No, I don't yell at them.
No.
Alright.
Mike is a true savage. He's gonna yell at his parents. No,
Yeah, we'll
but
go to timeout.
right.
In the corner.
no, but for real, you know what else I freaking hate? So much bandwagon.
Oh,
In
bandwagon.
sports,
Oh come on, let's go Panthers.
Music. especially music.
Especially
I hate
music. Yeah, man, like you can be listening to something for a very long time, and then let's say the artist drops something that's super fire,
that.
and then they start listening to it, and people are like, oh man, I've been listening to him since day one, man. Like, oh my god, it's like fire.
You don't know.
Hold on,
And then you ask them something about the artist, and they're like, oh, I don't really know.
Like they switched the
like-
I
question.
mean, you're
What
talking
the
about
fuck?
carrots.
Yeah.
They call them carrots, right? No, but taking them back a little bit from that, not in that center of hate,
Yeah.
just I don't know, I feel like when you're with an artist, for example, Logic,
Yeah,
right?
Logic. Yeah, like-
If you followed Logic before he was big, and you're like, damn, dude, this guy's dope, and you're listening to him, and you're with him since Maryland or whatever,
yeah.
and then he gets big, and you see all these people starting to come up oh, dude, I've been in with him forever. I'm like, no, he only had 3,000 fans. Stop kidding
Yeah,
yourself, right?
the true fans are the ones that they don't boast
Yeah.
that they've been with them
Yeah.
since day one.
But even then if you're that true fan, let's how you can't really be that mad because I mean now he's big, you that's what you wanted. You wanted somebody
Yeah,
to
you
grow.
want him to
Yeah.
hear his music.
You want
Yeah.
to see what he hears music, yeah.
Yeah, but
So
you don't want anybody to freaking.
But it's only bad when somebody fakes they were listening to him
Oh, yeah.
since the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
I just don't like
Them's a lot with sports.
Yeah.
The World Series with everyone with the Cubs.
Oh
that.
yeah,
bro,
everybody
people
was
from
with the Cubs.
Chicago.
Yeah.
I've been with them more than 100 years, bro. No, what about the Super Bowl, man?
Oh yeah, people always
Bandwagon.
nobody ever watches football until the last one. They're like, oh
Right.
yeah, I've been with
Yeah.
the Panthers since day one.
Right.
I've been
Like,
keeping
I can't,
track.
I can't,
For
yeah.
the Bears, I don't know. Like
I mean, I don't like football.
completely honest with you guys. I don't watch sports until it's the
You
Super
freaking
Bowl.
suck.
Oh.
No, I do the
like-
same thing too.
All right, when the Super Bowl comes on, I
Yeah.
don't know that one with the
Okay.
Seahawks and
Yeah, but I'm not
the
gonna talk
Patriots.
about it to the extent where, I know this player, I know this
Yeah, yeah,
much.
Oh no, not like that.
No,
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 not
no,
like
It's
that.
I like the sport. I'm gonna watch
Stephen
it.
Curry.
Right. No.
Yeah, same thing with
Where were you guys in
The Golden
freaking
State Warriors.
2013?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No, but
Bandwagon.
being honest, I'll when the Super Bowl comes on, I'll be hyped, and
Yeah.
it's for me, it's more of a family tradition. My
Yeah.
family will
Yeah.
all go,
Yeah.
they'll all be like, oh, let's go Giants, right?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, oh, you're going for Giants? Okay, Seahawks, let's go. That's
Yeah.
how that was me. I'm
Yeah, that was me
Seahawks
too.
are gonna
The
win.
opposite.
I just go
Yeah.
the opposite to
Okay.
start competition.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah,
I
that
did
is
that.
exactly what happened to me and D when we made a bet
yeah.
a while back last year.
Oh yeah, that bet.
Which I lost when the Cubs.
Who is it again?
Who-
I
The
don't-
pit against the
I don't even remember.
Toronto. No, not the
Oh,
not the Blues. No,
Was it the
No.
Pirates?
the Royals.
No,
No,
what's
no.
the Royals?
No.
No, the Rams from New York. What are they called?
New York.
The Mets. It was the Mets.
It was the Mets.
It was the Mets.
Yeah.
His Mets.
Yep, the
I'm
Mets.
calling myself a fan and I can't even remember the game. No, but
Yeah, man.
I just
We
lost
made
it.
a
As soon
bet.
as- as soon as
We
the White Sox
made a
came
bet.
out.
Yeah, I
one
wanna-
at
I
a
wanna-
time, guys. One at a time.
And then remember like the lunch deal, like I said the Mets, and then you said the Cubs, and then everybody started saying, nah, the Mets are gonna win, man. And like nobody knew the Mets,
Yeah.
for real.
but every people just started talking, like, oh yeah, the
Yeah.
Mets are gonna win because now you're gonna lose your money.
Well,
Like,
I know.
I'm a good friend. I didn't make him
You
shave
didn't
his mustache. I didn't make him pay me
Oh,
money.
I paid you $5.
Oh yeah, he gave me $5. I think I used the $5 like
you-
right as soon
later
after
on.
that. Yeah.
For me, like,
he used it
Oh,
to buy that
yeah.
shirt.
I used it for like
money,
some other
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
I guess for me, it's as soon as my team loses or doesn't make it to the playoffs, I stop paying
condemn them.
attention.
No, Michael
No,
become.
No, I stop paying attention, but I keep track of who's going where.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't even lie.
Yeah.
That's true. If you like the
Yeah.
sport, I mean,
But like,
everybody does
yeah,
that.
for the World Series or Super Bowl, like I don't know, it feels weird to like pick one when you're not really
When
from
you're into
there.
it, yeah. But for baseball, once the Cubs were, I was just like, you know what? I don't care anymore. You guys can do your own thing.
That Back to the
It's not
Future.
important.
That Back to the
I
Future
know, it was
prediction.
like-
Oh
freaking-
yeah. People were like, oh my god, it's gonna be so crazy if they predict
it was
the future.
the prophecy right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And then they just failed.
I've never watched Back to the Future.
No,
so
I
but,
haven't either,
but
but, like,
going
everyone
back
I've
to
never
the
seen Back
idea,
to the Future either.
freaking everybody was with the Cubs for like what, like a week because they
Yeah.
were going off.
Yeah.
Where are they now? Nowhere. No.
I know some
That's
people.
not how it
I'm
works,
there.
man.
I know some people are still.
Are you?
No,
Are you truly?
I'm playing.
I
I'm
don't
Sox.
like you.
I'm Sox.
Yeah,
all the
I'm
way.
White Sox.
Yeah, I'm Sox too, man.
You guys freaking suck.
I know some bars were like against like the Cubs completely and giving out like free beers.
Oh,
and, like,
dude,
they
I
made
heard
home
that.
runs.
I heard
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What?
Like some bars in Chicago, like they just hate
In the
the
South
Cubs.
Side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That
they just
sucks.
like gave out free drinks when like the other team scored.
That's a douche
Oh,
move.
man.
That is a douche move, Sox fans.
But in
Hey,
Chicago.
good on
Yeah,
them,
in
man.
Chicago.
They chose the right side.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess, man.
For
Dang, that's crazy. Like when your hometown doesn't support you, that sucks. To come back
well, it's half,
to go to the
it's half
'cause you-
your hometown.
because you know these players, like after their game they came back to Chicago, went to
Oh,
those
yeah.
bars, and then they were just immediately kicked out. Like they're like, no.
Yeah. Dude, I just
I wonder
the
how
crush
you-
spirits.
How you feel? Like imagine, put yourself in the position like you're a Bears player, and then the Bears lose.
You're
and
Robbie
then,
Gold.
and then you come back to Chicago, like soon after,
Yeah,
like it's
everybody's
a home
just
game.
like-
Yeah, like how are you gonna walk around proud? Like, hey, this is me. Yeah.
Yeah.
man, that's true. That's true. I
I
don't
don't
like that.
Like just imagine
I
that
don't
coming
like people
back.
like that. You know what I don't like though? Hypocrites. Hypocrites are freaking annoying.
Oh,
I'm not
I
gonna
think-
lie though.
I think everybody
I
is.
think we're all
yeah,
hypocrites.
like,
No, but just saying that I hate hypocrites kind of makes me a hypocrite. 'Cause
Yeah.
sometimes I'm a hypocrite.
Yeah.
true, I guess, but
No, but like some people do it to like an extent where it's just like it's not alright because you know
Yeah.
they tell you not to do something like they need to tell you not to do something, but then they do it right in front of you.
yeah,
Mm.
like, you know,
I
Like
feel
what's an example?
I feel like I'm the
Right.
biggest hypocrite I know.
Right.
Like so I can't.
I feel that too, but like.
Yeah. Like I noticed
don't know.
myself and I'm like, okay, I need to stop
You
because
think
I
back,
just
yeah,
said it.
that.
you just said you
Yeah.
told somebody, don't,
Yeah.
don't do that. Eh?
It's like when the Cubs are
Yeah, that's
like
dumb
when the
or
Cubs are
something.
winning, I'm like, yeah, let's go Cubs.
Right.
And then I say I hate bandwagons. And
Right.
when the Seahawks were coming in, I was like, let's go Seahawks. But like I said, I chose the opposite team of my family.
Yeah.
But then I just kept with them. So everybody was like, oh, you're bandwagon. I said it as a joke. I would go in like, hey, no, I've been there since day one. just to mess around with people.
Yeah, man.
But what do you mean? What do you mean, Jay? For hypocrites.
Hypocrites. Well, I mean, like, I guess. I think I have the same idea you do. About sports. Like, you hate bandwagons, but yet you're still a bandwagon. You know. I just don't like that. I mean, I don't like when people go against what they say, because I mean, I guess it's like. I don't know how to put it into my words, but kind of like disrespectful a bit, you know?
All right, well, let's
Yeah.
just switch it up. Switch
Wait.
up the topic.
Wait, Mike,
Yeah.
what's something that you absolutely like I mean dislike?
Oh, I don't know.
Like something from your childhood. Or like
From my
even like
childhood?
even like 5 minutes ago
Yeah.
or like a day ago.
I don't know. I feel like I hate people who get in other people's businesses.
I think
that's
I'm
a big one. That's a big one.
That's a big one.
That's a
I
big
hate
one.
that, but I think I'm one of the nosiest people.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why. Sometimes people are talking, and I'm like, who? And then it doesn't even involve me. Like I don't
Yeah.
know. I think I have that habit. But yet,
Right.
like I said, hypocrites. Like
Yeah,
I hate
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I
But
think
yeah,
I
I
do
do it. Like
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
Dude, I
just
just-
hate that.
I mean, like
I
personal
can't control
stuff.
myself.
It's kinda funny.
Like,
Oh, man.
like you can do just like regular stuff, like or just talking about someone, but like personal stuff.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, I feel like I can't control myself. Like somebody sitting next to me and they pull out their phone, and start going through their text messages. Like it's too hard for me not to look
To
over.
look
Like I'll start
through.
look over it and I'll start spacing out into their phone, and then I'm just like, oh, that's not my phone, and I'll like avoid it after that.
Yeah.
Like for the first 10 seconds, I'm just like, what is that? And then I'm
Right.
just like, oh
Yeah.
wait, like that's
Yeah,
not
but I
that's
think
not me.
everybody- I think
Yeah,
everybody has
I get
habit.
that. Yeah, I get that urge too, but I just I don't
You
know.
gotta.
No,
I
look,
feel like people play it off so well. Like I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah, but yeah.
I feel like people don't do that, but for me, it's like I'm like my nose is in their phone, and then they stare at me like, "What are you doing?" And until they stare at me, I'm like, "Oh, my bad."
You're like-
I feel like I
Oh,
do it
man.
the worst, but like compared to other people, like I look at them and they're just like they don't even.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm like one of those people that can do it really well. Cause like I remember like I think it was like maybe like a week ago where like somebody had their phone out and they were texting somebody like with that hard face. And I was like, ooh, who this? And I just kept
Looking
like
at my messages.
I was just sneaking. I was like no looking, like pretend like I wasn't looking, and like they didn't notice the whole time. And like I guess like they didn't even think it was me. Like they just like they actually put the brightness up. So I was like, ooh, I can actually see better. So I was like, oh, that's bogus. You know,
No,
I'm not gonna keep looking.
You know what I hate? People that like I guess trash talk about other people or say bad things behind somebody's back. Like I don't like that negative attention. Like, I don't like
Yeah.
being around people like
No,
that.
it's especially like when
You know?
they dislike somebody or something, and then like they say that person comes up and they
What
just
if
like
I
and then they
talk
just like
to them,
pretend.
man? They're cool with me, so I'm like, you know what? They're cool with me, so you know you got your opinion. I don't care. I really don't care. Like, you gotta say what you gotta say.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Another
I
thing,
mean, that's
something,
weird. I can't talk about that.
Yeah.
something that I dislike a lot is like, let's say you're trying to talk to somebody in private, like,
Oh
my you try to tell somebody in private,
My
and then like,
gosh,
and then somebody just comes out of nowhere like, hey,
Yeah,
what's
freaking
up?
CB
And like, or they're
in
just like standing there, like,
Right.
like waiting for you, like,
no.
I feel like I
Thi-
might have done that like one or two times.
This happened to me. Yeah, a couple weeks ago. Well, maybe a little bit longer than that. A couple months ago, right?
All right,
I was talking to somebody.
a girl.
Yeah. So they come up to me. This one kid comes up to me. Like I'm talking to her, right? He starts talking to me. I'm like, come on now. Like, can't you see I'm talking to her? And this man starts talking to her too. I'm like, what? Like, really?
man.
Really? You know, I just hate that. Like, if I ever put myself in that situation when I see you talking to a friend, maybe comforting them, or a girl, anybody that's not my business, you know, it's privacy. It's just respecting their privacy. So I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
You know, try to avoid that situation.
Yeah.
yeah,
You know.
yeah,
I
like,
think it's happened to all of
yeah,
us. though.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
that happened to me too, like maybe a week ago. Like, you know-
look at that person like, really?
What you doing?
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
look, it was also the girl. We sat down. It was after school,
Yeah.
and you know we were just sitting down. You know, I've been wanting to talk to her for like a while, and then you know like a bunch of random people just start showing up, like individuals one by one, and I feel really bad because like I mean I deep down I wanted them to leave, but like I
But
couldn't
you
I
cool
couldn't
with
find it
them,
in
though,
myself, dude.
right?
Yeah,
Like,
to tell
get
them.
away, man.
Yeah, could you just like
No.
back off?
But like you remember that one day I was trying to talk to my boy D, right?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
I was trying to talk to you, you know, have a conversation, to catch up, you know. And people start coming up, but we don't want to say, get away.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we
You
didn't
know,
even
we
say
cool
that.
with them.
Yeah, we didn't
But-
say that.
Yeah.
So we just got up and left.
Right.
But you know,
People still follow.
people
you.
still follow you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean, just to be honest right now, like I feel
Yeah.
like sometimes I do that a lot.
Oh, damn, man.
I honestly like
Oh damn, man.
like I feel like I might have been one of those people coming in to UD like.
No,
what
real?
are you
Nah,
doing?
nah, I don't
No,
know real.
it's
but-
like-
Yeah.
No, but like going way back, like y'all talking about a week ago. I'm
Yeah.
talking about 8th grade.
Oh,
When
eighth
I-
grade.
when
Oh,
I went to-
alright,
I
alright.
went to
Somebody
DC.
is-
Oh, you went to DC?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Back in the day.
Alright.
That's another podcast right there. All right, keep going.
Alright,
Alright.
so what happened is I was chilling with these guys, right? and mainly it was like 4 of us or something, right? That we were tight. Like I guess they're kind of like cooler. I guess
Yeah.
like in a way. The
Yeah.
rest of them were like they were cool people, but they weren't like popular. I guess as you mean.
Yeah.
And I wasn't. I've always I guess been like in an iffy stage. Like I don't know if I'm popular. I don't know if I'm not. I feel like I'm in the middle. But then like so this was me in also in middle school. And when I go like I'm not sure like which side of the spectrum I am. Like I'm not sure if these guys like deem me cool enough to start like conversating and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But these other like I'm cool with everybody. So we're sharing a room, and then one day they're like, "Hey, can you guys all go to this other room, right? And we gotta talk about some stuff." But I'm really cool with these guys, so I'm like, yeah, right? And then I go follow them, right? Cause I feel like in my mind like, oh, I feel like these guys are inviting me, right?
Yeah.
I go over there to the other room, and they just all stare at me, and they're just like, "Hey, Anthony, could you go to the other room?" That was the awkwardest shit
Oh
ever.
my
I
god.
just
dude.
walked
No,
out.
that's the worst.
I was like,
Oh,
oh,
God.
okay, man. I was like, okay, and we were cool. Like we were joking like the whole like week.
Damn.
We were so cool. So then after that, I was just like, oh, my bad, and I just walk over to the room, and I feel like really bad. After
Dude,
that.
the only good thing about that I think would be like at least you now knew like back then
Yeah.
like oh I guess these people like they don't like affiliate me with them as much as like I would like to be affiliated with them.
But you know the worst. It was like it's coming towards the end of my trip, so it was
Oh
like
my
I'm
God.
thinking this whole time we're
you're
cool, like
cool
we're
with
we're,
them.
we're like
Yeah.
best friends, and at the end they just can't even like talk to me. I'm just like, damn, there's a secret
Yeah,
y'all
man.
keeping. I'm like, damn, all this time like we like y'all talking about girls with me, y'all talking about this, like what else could you be keeping?
Oh.
I just walk out that room like,
No,
okay.
but you know what else is annoying?
Yeah.
You know when you go to the store. Wait.
Yeah,
Hey, man, I hate it when I go to the store
Yeah.
all the time.
I've been
I
to the
just
store.
finished my sentence. Alright, and then you hear that screaming kid throwing a
Oh.
tent. I ain't even gonna lie, I was probably one of those kids.
Like, and the parents just like
Yeah,
there,
they're
just
just
like,
watching. I'm like, dude, come on. Like, this is where your parenting comes in, man.
Yeah.
Like,
control your
I don't
kid.
know. Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
mean, I guess if you're young and you have a kid, you don't know what to do, but you better whoop his ass.
Oh,
That's
man.
all I'm saying, or I'll do it. No, I'm fine. You gotta control your kids, though.
Oh man, one of the things that like I absolutely hate, but I know I do it too, is like when you ask somebody something and like they answer you with like something else. Like you say you ask them like, hey man, like, did you do homework? And they're like, nah man, I didn't do it. And the teacher collects it and like he just like gives it to her like, hey man, I thought you didn't do the homework. And it's just like they stay quiet because they knew deep
Yeah,
down
they
that they
just
did
lie.
it and they just didn't want to give it to you. And you just look at them like, I thought we were real. I thought what we had was real. But the bad thing is that I do it all the time, but it's just not with like regular like things like homework. No, I do it like somebody asked me like, "Hey man, have you heard this mixtape by like Kaz?" I'm like, "Nah." I mean, yeah, I have. Oh, what's your favorite song? Oh man, I like that one song, that one beat. But you know, I can't say anything because I have to say something because I already said.
Yeah.
And they're just like they know I'm lying, and I deep down I know I'm lying, and they just look at me like, no, it's cool if you don't like, that's it, and that's just in the conversation. Like I just look away the other direction.
I
Like
feel
what was I
that's-
thinking?
I feel like that's an awkward moment, just like right after that conversation's over.
Yeah,
No, but you
like I
know-
hate myself for that.
You know what else be pissing me off? Now that I was thinking about stores. You know when you walking at the mall, there's a bunch of people, and they're slow walking. Maybe because I'm tall or something. But I just freaking hate that.
Oh, they're walking slow.
Yeah, man.
That used to happen to me all the time actually when I used to walk back from middle school. Like I would walk back, but for me it wasn't like I would be mad like, oh my god, these people are so slow. No, I'd actually be like, it's kind of awkward. Like we would cross it. I used to purposely cross the street so that I wouldn't have to pass them because I felt bad. Like what if they think I'm calling them slow if I pass them really fast? I would just cross the street.
Walking. One day I was walking to my boy's house. We
So
were gonna go ball.
considerate.
We were gonna go ball. This was so weird. It was some dude, maybe in his 20s, walking with an Xbox in his hand, brand new Xbox in his hand,
What?
in the box and everything.
About to get jumped.
Bro. No, man. Wait, let me finish the story. So it was the day in the summer we were gonna go ball. So I was going to my friend's house and I was just walking. And I was walking right behind him, and I think this dude thought I was gonna rob him or something. Cause I just like literally, cause the block it was maybe like maybe 3 blocks away where I followed him to go to my friend's house.
Oh
And
yeah.
then I just started walking faster. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just start. I went in front of him, but it was kind of awkward. But
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I don't like when people walk slow, but
I hate that awkward moment. Like you're walking behind someone, and you're going the same place. I mean, like not necessarily the same place, but you're going the same direction.
the same.
And-
Yeah. No, you know what's.
No, what were you saying? What were you saying?
Like same direction that you keep on going, and then you just feel like you're following them, but like deep down you know, like I'm not following you. I need to go.
I need to go to
place.
this. That's awkward though.
No, something similar to that is like, let's say you say bye to somebody, and then you know, yeah, you either see them again or you're walking in the same direction, and like you don't know what to do, like and then it's finally time for you like you split apart. Do you say bye again or you just like avoid them, like just don't look at them at all?
You don't look at them
Like-
at all.
Like you're talking about when you say bye and then you go in the same direction, right?
Yeah.
And, No, but I feel like when I do that, like I own up to it. You know, I'm just like, oh, I mean, like when I say bye, I'm like, oh, we're going to the same
Bye.
place, so I'm like, all right,
That's
whatever.
it, yeah.
And then like I end up still talking to them. Like I'll continue the conversation for like 2 seconds, and I'll be like, all right, see you, and that's it. That's how I do it. If I'm like, oh, I'll see you, and then we're going down the same place. It's just like, oh wait,
Smart.
Oh, that's usually what I do.
You know what I hate? I don't know if this ever happened to you guys. When somebody is waving at someone, but you don't know if it's you or not. You're like, did I wave back?
Yeah.
Or what? And I remember this girl was looking at. I think it was one of her friends. She kept looking at me. I'm like, why is she looking at me? And then she started waving. I was like, should I wave back? Nah. And I kind of had. I can't remember if I did and I tried playing it off. Then I looked back and she was talking to her friend, but I was like, damn, I just hate that when you think it's for you, when it's not, you know?
Yeah, the same thing happened to me, except it was like the bus, where you know these two girls, I'm talking to them, they're talking to each other, and you know I start talking to them, and then no, she brings up something about some bed sheets,
Yeah.
because they're going somewhere,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember some, I just like brought up like a random story about bed sheets, and then there's like they look at me awkwardly, I'm like, oh wait, I stopped because I realized at that point. You guys weren't talking to me, weren't you? Like, no, we weren't. Like, oh my bad. Like, I'm not even gonna tell you the story. No, tell me the story. I'm like, I can't even tell you the story. And I just like, I just looked out the window.
Yeah.
Like,
Just reflect.
how did I just reflected the whole day. Like, why do these things happen to me?
You know, I'm gonna take that question and turn it up a notch. Like one
Whoa,
time.
whoa, wait. Let me kill one real quick though. This probably happened to all people. When you get a text from somebody,
Yeah, I got a text.
you
before.
text. Shut up, Michael. Alright. And then you text them back, but they never text back, but they texted you first.
No,
Like,
that happens
that's
all the
How you
time.
gonna do
Oh,
that?
man.
How you gonna change the subject? Michael and me haven't even answered the last one.
Which
What?
Come on.
Wait,
Go
go back. Rewind.
Alright. Back to that awkward one.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna turn up your like thing a little bit more,
Alright.
intensify it. One time, this girl came out for a hug.
Yeah.
And we were
Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh my god. I'm done already. This is gonna be good.
we're in the hallway. I'm thinking.
Wait.
Yo,
Wait. Alright.
these hallways are kind of small.
Oh my god. I can already imagine. I imagine it.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh, man.
And I'm thinking, like, oh, like, cause I've said hi to this girl maybe once, right? Like, met her pretty recently, and I'm like,
Savage.
I'm thinking, we haven't talked, so I'm thinking, oh, is this girl saying hi to me? And we're locking eyes as we're walking through this hallway. So I'm thinking, like, her arms are out, she's running, like, she's coming this way, like, why? So I pull out my arms, and then she hugs me awkwardly and stares at me like, what the hell? And then she's like, oh, goodbye. And then I just continue walking. I turn around, and then she hugs her friend that's behind me.
Oh my god.
I was like, what the hell? At that point, I was just done. I think I turned red, and the rest of the school day, I was just done. I was just done.
At that point, you just like you don't even go to school.
Yeah.
You just walk out.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like, I was mentally out of school.
you can't recover from that.
Yeah.
Like, how can you recover from that?
Alright, Michael, you can share your.
I
you
mean,
have
like
stories
for
about
me,
that.
it's not like that. Like with like people are hugging or going to other
Mhm.
conversations. It's like my name is like really common.
Yeah, Mike-
so
oh,
people,
yeah, Mike.
so people will call Michael, And like every school I've been to, there's been at least 2 or 3
same
Michaels.
thing happens to
So
me.
I just turn
You
around.
look back.
Yeah.
And you expecting for someone to be talking to you.
Yeah,
like,
but they're
it's
not.
The other one.
Man,
Yeah, I
that's
hate
probably
that.
the good thing about having a unique name. I have a
Right.
unique name, so I don't have to worry about that.
This happens all the time, and I'm just like, oh, you're not talking to me.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all have kind of common names actually.
Yeah.
I don't think about. Alright, you can go. What are you
Yeah,
talking
what were we
about?
talking about the text, man?
Oh yeah, the text. You know when you get that text from somebody, just any person, right? Maybe a friend or somebody you like, you know.
Mhm.
They text you. And they hit you up, and then they text you like, "Hey" or whatever, "What's up?" And you reply, right? And then. And they don't text back. Like really? Might as well not even text me in the first place. I hate that. Like it's so annoying. Or people that reply slow. Then I think about it. I'm like, man, I'm not gonna reply either. Then if you're replying slow,
Yeah.
I just hate that.
But I mean, like, honestly, like, I've heard, like, about that replying slow part, like,
I mean,
like-
if you're doing something, I mean, it's cool.
I had a-
do your thing.
I had, like,
I do my thing too.
No, but it's especially horrible when they're the one that texts first.
Yeah.
And then they don't reply back
That-
for like 5 hours. That's messed up.
but I mean, like, I had a friend once that was, like, he was, like, chilling with, like, he was texting a girl, right?
Yeah.
He was telling me one day, like, hey, like, I was texting the girl, like, she was kind of cute,
Yeah.
and I was like, alright. And then, he was like, but then, like, I just had to let her go, and I'm like, what are you talking about, why? He was like, dude, I mean, like, I was texting her, and she just, like, instantly replied, like, there was, like, no pause,
See,
like,
that's
That's
the
the
freaking
opposite. That's the opposite.
yeah,
That's the
and then he
opposite.
was like, dude,
No,
I wasn't even able to
Oh,
put my
I see where
phone
you're going
down.
with this. I see where you're
No,
going
wait,
with
He's
wait,
this.
like, hold on, no, hold on.
Oh,
He was like, I wasn't even able to put my phone down. Like, I just had to end it. I just was like, I'm going to bed. I wanted to play some Xbox. I was like, I'm
Yeah,
done. I'm done.
I see that. Yeah. Damn,
No,
man.
like-
I can relate to that.
Like, the only times I don't text back is like when I fall asleep. Like I'll get
Yeah.
a text and I'll just knock
Or when
out.
it's too late. When
Yeah.
I see it's too late, I'm just like,
Oh man, now you guys make me feel like a horrible person.
why?
Every time I receive a text,
You text late.
I look at the phone. I look at the phone and like it's like let's say like oh you have to mess with now. Like and I reply back like 5 minutes later. Sometimes it's 5 minutes, and then it turns to like 20 minutes, and then it's an hour, and then I end up replying back like at 3 in the morning. Like hey, I know what you're talking about. And then I get mad like oh man, how come they don't reply back to me? Damn it.
See, that's a hypocrite.
Hypocrite.
Yeah,
Hypocrite. It's coming
I was
out
gonna
of me
say
right now.
hypocrisy, but I was like, no, that's too much. That's too much. I said I like got stumbled twice.
Oh yeah, or like this is one girl that I talked to, like
Yeah.
just like for like podcast purposes.
Yeah.
We call it S team.
Mhm.
All right, and I talked to this girl.
Yeah.
She messages me first sometimes,
Mhm.
a lot of times,
Yeah.
and she won't reply back. Sometimes like maybe like 20 minutes. I'm like okay, I'm cool with that. 20
Yeah.
minutes. You might be
Yeah,
busy something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that 20 minutes turns into an hour, and then you're just like, wow, I wonder if they're doing it on purpose. No, maybe they're so busy. And then an hour turns to like 12 hours, and you're just like, man, what the hell are you?
Yeah.
And then the thing is like, you do it to them, and then they get mad.
Yeah, you,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't do that.
They get mad.
Yeah, I mean, I think that
A hypocrite. Right
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
a real
hypocrites.
hypocrite
Yeah.
right there.
no, but like I think I don't know. I just feel like that's pretty messed up. Like especially like when it's somebody you like more so.
Yeah.
When somebody you like you're staring at your
yeah,
phone. You're
yeah.
waiting
You're
for that
waiting for it,
text.
you're waiting for
You're
it,
like,
yeah.
Oh,
oh,
you get that
That-
text, but it's your friend.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't care at that
No,
point.
dude, but
Maybe
you'll be
one-on-one.
waiting, and those 20 minutes, they'll feel like a long ass time.
Right.
Yeah.
Then,
Mhm.
then you gotta take yourself out of yourself. You
Yeah.
gotta be like, oh,
No,
20 minutes, that's not that bad.
Like, you try to
Then-
create, like, an
yeah,
excuse,
Yeah,
like-
you're gonna be
Yeah.
like, maybe she's doing
Maybe
something.
she's-
An
Yeah.
hour. Oh, I mean, I don't know. Maybe
she might have, she fell asleep maybe.
maybe she's watching a
maybe
movie.
on
Yeah,
Monday,
she's watching a
maybe
movie.
She broke her phone.
Yeah. Like, she just never replied back to you.
Yeah.
She
No,
broke her phone.
And it's got to be till that 12 hours. You gotta break it up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
what
like,
happened?
yeah.
What happened to her?
Yeah.
What
They
happened
don't
now?
text back within those 12 hours or for a long time. You know what? Do your thing. Leave them.
Yeah, do yourself a favor, just leave
Right,
it.
right.
Yeah.
Don't waste your time with them. You know how many people there are out there.
But could you
Don't
imagine
waste
if we
your time.
used that as like a safety measure? Like if somebody like didn't get a text back in like a day,
Yeah,
they
you
would-
can't trust them.
You could file a report like with
You
the
file a
911.
You're
You got
freaking
it's got to be
crazy, Tony.
it's got to be a whole day for cops like before
No.
they start searching missing.
Dude, now we gotta start servers or something.
Yeah, dude. Like if she doesn't text back in a day,
12
call
hours.
911.
Yeah, you gotta call 911.
You gotta do it.
You get crazy, bro. Nah.
You got something to say, Mike?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
Nothing.
man. like probably like I saw this picture online where it's like it says when somebody doesn't reply back in like 2 hours, so you don't reply back in like 5 hours, and it says like this game is for
People are
two, this game is for
stubborn.
2 players.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
I see that.
yeah, that's how it is.
Oh, but people need to stop being stubborn. Like I think I've done the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know I've done it.
People need to let that like ego, like let that mindset go. You know, do what makes you like feel better. So if they don't reply within maybe an hour, you know, then forget it then,
Yeah, man.
right? She was busy. If not, then
You
move on.
don't need that negativity in your
Yeah,
life.
right.
You don't need any of that.
I always picture
I
that
just-
meme from like it's like a meme from like SpongeBob, but it's like it goes by like 15 minutes to 5 minutes, and it just goes like how you said like
I
an
think
hour.
I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
And it's just SpongeBob's face getting sadder and sadder.
Yeah, but yeah.
No, but I think like there's got to be a point like where you gotta switch like
Like, stop kissing that.
yeah you
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
like if
Yeah.
it's that
Yeah.
hour
I'm
like
I'm
if
guilty
it's
of
that
that.
hour it's gold, not an hour between every text, come on, like
Yeah.
every few, like maybe an hour here and there, yeah, sure,
I've done that.
right? But I mean like after, like if it's been like 6 hours before she texts back, like that's like start doing something else. Don't
Yeah.
dedicate
Yeah,
your time
don't
to
get
that.
it. Yeah, don't do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Get your mind off of that. And
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
something
Or
else.
else
'Cause
you're
if
gonna be
you
you're gonna
don't-
be waiting for it.
Yeah, you're just
Like,
gonna generate like false
Yeah.
hope.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, maybe she'll like reply someday.
Yeah, dude. Like
Yeah, she
I
won't.
hate
She
when
absolutely
you're
won't.
waiting for something. Like you're waiting for something all
Yeah.
day. You're thinking about it. Like,
Mhm.
damn, I'm a like, I don't know, I'm gonna go eat this
Making
bomb ass
plans
pizza,
or
right?
something?
I'm gonna eat this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some plans.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, like, Diego's like, oh, I can't go. Or like, or I'm waiting for that pizza at my house, and then it's like, oh man, I'm sorry, I ate your pizza. It's like I've been
You're like, really?
saving that.
Really?
Yeah.
I waited like a week for that.
Yeah, like come on, like and
I
you-
put it
and then
it
they tell
behind
you-
the fridge for a reason.
Yeah, then they tell you, oh, I mean, you just left it in the fridge. I'm like, exactly, I left it in the fridge.
Where else am I gonna keep it?
Yeah.
Right.
No, but like, I feel like more so with plans. Like when you're waiting for something, you're like, yeah, I'm about to go bowling. I'm about to go to B-dubs. I'm about to hang out, and then like it doesn't happen. It's just like, dang, like the rest of your day, that open
Yeah.
slot is like from 6 to
You already had it planned.
to
already.
7:30 or something.
Yeah,
You're like,
just-
you got that hour and a half. You're
Just
thinking about it that whole time. Like,
Right.
this is the time I would be done. I would be out there. I would
I'd
be having
done
fun.
with this. I'd
Right?
be done with this work.
Yo,
or
I feel
something.
like the worst thing about it is like when I plan to do that stuff, like that time in my mind, even when I'm at home, I'll start thinking about it. I'm like, I can't do anything else. Like now, like 'cause
Right.
I'm thinking
You're
about
just
it.
thinking
I'm
about
like, I
it.
can't even do my
Like,
homework
come
right now
on.
because I'm too distracted.
Yeah,
Right now, I would
yeah.
be bowling. Like
Yeah.
you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
That happens to me a lot. I don't know about you guys.
Me? Yeah, I mean it happens with a couple friends. You just don't like when people let you down. You have plans, like you with your boys, you trying to go out with your girl or something, and they're like, "I'm not gonna lie, I've done it a couple times." Once again, hypocrite, you know. And they say, they're like, "No, we can't go." Like the other day, D. You remember when we was making plans?
Oh, is it Buffalo Wild Wings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
went. And then everybody was down. Everybody was down to go. And then one of the guys was like, all right, I'm going. And then at the end of the day, he was like, nah. He said no. And then, like really? You know?
No, but like the funny thing is like he actually showed up there early.
Right.
He showed up there early, and then nobody was there yet.
And
Yeah.
he left.
Instead of waiting, he's just like I felt like he just like got there 5 minutes later. Yeah, nobody's coming. I'm leaving, and he just left.
That
And we're
was-
just like, you could've just
that
waited.
was stupid.
I think I know what you're talking about.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, you know.
But I wasn't even there, so.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Nah, Tony's lost. Nah. Yeah, I mean, it's annoying when people cancel plans. I mean, if you wouldn't want that,
I mean, I get it
Yeah.
though. Like,
Yeah,
if
sometimes
if
it's
something's
important.
happening, like, I get it.
yeah.
But that doesn't like make it any less disappointing.
Yeah.
I was gonna be honest. Like, damn.
True. Oh man, you know what else I hate? When people take your things without asking,
Oh.
or and they don't put it back. I think it's just me, where I hate when they don't put it back in that right spot. Like I don't know. I think that's just me. I have like that tendency.
No, honestly, I just hate it when people just don't even give your stuff back. and like
Oh
yeah,
my
like let's
God.
say I let
You let
somebody.
them borrow a good pen.
Yeah, a good pen or a good pencil.
Right.
And then they just like they don't give it back, and then you see them using it like maybe like a week later. And you're like, oh, I remember that pencil was mine, but you can't say anything because like
Yeah.
Yeah.
cause you don't want to be rude,
Right,
like
you don't
that,
wanna
that
be like,
pencil's
"Hey,
mine.
come
Mm.
on." That's why the other day when I got a new phone, right? And one of my boys let me borrow his case.
Yeah.
Man, I felt so bad because I wouldn't give it back to him because I kept forgetting. I was like, come on, man, you gotta remind me because in my shoes, I don't like when people don't give my stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, it's like
No.
D, you remember that time they stole your fare? Oh yeah, it hasn't happened yet.
What is that supposed to be?
Oh,
alright.
It's gone.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing, but I'm honestly I feel like that guy. Like I
You
like
don't take it?
no,
I
but
mean, it's okay. I mean,
like,
yeah.
small things.
No, hold on,
it
like,
happens.
I'm not stealing your stuff. Like, I'm not gonna take. I'm not gonna take a phone case. I'm not gonna take a phone case. I'm not gonna take a ferret and keep it and be like, oh, dude, I don't know where your ferret's at and have it in my room. You know,
Yeah.
like, but I'll be like I'll unzip like people's zippers, take out a pencil, and then close it without them noticing, and like give it a minute or so, and then I'll just wave it in their face and be like, here's your pencil, and then they're like, whoa, where'd you get that? I'm like, it's magic. But like I'll always give it back, like a calculator,
yeah.
or I'll give something like distinguishable, like their hand sanitizer. And they're
Yeah.
like, "Whoa, that's my hand sanitizer."
Right.
And I'm just like, "Here you go."
I-
They're like, "How'd you get it?"
I hate when you do that to me. Like you always do that to me with like my water bottle. Or
No,
something.
you always do that to me with my phone.
Yeah,
You do that with my phone too.
yeah.
Like, oh man, I hate that. And then you just can't find it. It's
No,
like,
but yeah, I rarely do it with phones. I rarely
Yeah.
do it with expensive.
oh wait, no, I'm thinking about somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, they did that to me.
I
Took
don't-
away my phone. I'm like,
Oh, they
yeah.
took it?
oh no, just in general, when, like
Yeah.
anybody takes my phone, I'm just like, oh man, I lost my phone.
Oh, yeah,
And then they start laughing at me, and you're like, wait a
Dude,
second.
I rarely take phones. I do
Yeah.
it with pencils. I do it with like cheap stuff, like, and I'll just give it back. But I'll never take it. There's one time where I did it with a phone actually. I put it. It was during A-Push. I put it in my backpack,
Yeah.
and then I forgot about it. I forgot about it. It was the worst thing ever. And then I saw that girl later that day, and then she was just like, "Oh, do I have to go to Mr. Edmonds, dude?" I was like, "What? Why?" She's like, "I lost my phone." And then I stared at her like, like, and it didn't cross my mind. That's the thing. I stared at this girl and was like, "Oh, okay, damn, that sucks. You need some help looking for it?"
Oh man, dude.
And
That was pretty.
And then she used Find Her iPhone, and it was going up on my
Oh
back.
yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. Yeah.
And I didn't know what was happening until I opened up the zipper and I realized, oh shit, I have her phone. And then I had to go find her.
At least you give it back. I just
Yeah.
hate, I hate people when like they just take your stuff and they don't have,
I mean,
like,
I'm
ask.
going to jail for that. Like she used Find Her
No,
phone.
that happened to me like I have like after school classes like every
Yeah.
week like on Thursday.
Yeah.
And this is girl that like a week ago she told me, "Can I borrow a pencil?" I'm like, I'm just trying to be like a nice guy.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
here's a pencil. And then the next week she's like, she tells me again, "Can I borrow a pencil?"
Where's the
I'm
one
like,
I
"What
gave
happened to the
you?"
pencil I gave it to you like last week? Like, what
Yeah.
what are you doing with these pencils?"
Right.
She's starting a collection.
She started collecting
She's
pencils.
she's making a Paris.
No, you know what
Paris
that reminds
diagram
me?
with
Do
it.
you remember that one story you were telling me about that little kid that came over to your house for some bananas?
Oh yeah, yeah. He still lives next door to me.
Oh, you
Wait,
serious?
what?
Alright,
Yeah.
little kid
Yeah.
that lives next door to D.
Yeah.
Stop
He
taking.
stopped taking my bananas. Yeah, like,
What
he's just
happened?
like he was just like every day, like
Mhm.
he stopped doing it because he's a bit older now. When he was like in kindergarten, he was just like knocking on our door,
Mhm.
and like he would just be like, "Oh, like can I come in?" Like he's like, "Wow, he's so polite. All right, come in." And then like he would just like try to like play it off like, "Oh yeah, we could play or something." Like he wanted to play, and then like 5 minutes later, like, "Oh, so can I get a banana?" Like the first time we were just like,
Go.
Sure, why not? Here's a banana. And then he came back the next day, and once again like, oh, he really likes us. He really wants to play with us. Nope. He just comes back and straight up like asks for a banana. And the next day he doesn't even want to play with us anymore. He just straight up asks, "Can I get a banana?" And we're like, where is this kid's family? Do they feed him? Like, where is your family?
Oh
Just
my
gotta watch
God.
out, man. People just want you for your bananas.
They're,
Yeah.
they're taking your wealth one by
I feel
one.
like
Yeah.
I feel like there's a message
Yeah.
behind this. Like there's a meaning behind this. Like no, don't
That
let
kid
people.
did it for a reason.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
parents send him over there every day for a reason.
Yeah.
Banana.
But like, that's pretty funny. Like,
Yeah.
I know,
solely for bananas, man.
Yeah, that's
That's
messed
weird.
up.
Give it a couple, like, the reason he isn't coming back now is not because he's older. It's just because he's sick of bananas now.
Yeah, maybe he's just sick of bananas.
He's thinking.
I mean, you can only eat 7 bananas a day.
He can only yeah.
He's thinking about.
Maybe he likes strawberries now. You know, he goes on to like the next flavor.
Maybe he only came for like that month. Maybe his family was going through a hard time. Forgot to buy bananas.
Oh man, that just got pretty deep right there. Oh, oh yeah.
You know what else is annoying?
Pisano.
No.
Oh Jay.
Jay.
All right. You know what else is annoying? And I think it's annoying for everybody when your headphones get tangled.
No, for me it's when they get yanked off. Like I'm doing something and they just like get yanked off of my
Speaking
ears.
about headphones, you know, I think this happens to everybody. When you jam into your music, you in like the best part probably.
Yeah.
And somebody talking to you, you gotta take your buds off, you gotta take your headphones off, and they keep talking to you. And you're like, yeah, and you just put it back on, and they keep going with the story, like man. If I put them back on, they're gonna stay on. Like the other day, I was talking to, he my boy, but you know that day I just want to listen to music only.
Yeah.
Like chill.
Yeah, just jam music. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was listening to my music. You know, he started talking to me, and I took off my headphones.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful. And he just talked. He starts telling me, I think something he watched the other day. I was like, yeah. You know, I put my headphones back on. And this dude keep talking to me. I'm like, so I take them off. You know, once again, I don't want to be disrespectful to him.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, you gotta watch this. I'm like, yeah, I watched it later, man. In a good way. And then I put them back on, and this man still keeps talking to me. I'm like, come on, dude. And like, literally, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, but you can't say anything.
Yeah,
That's
because you don't
bogus.
want to be rude.
It's like, but in your head, you're just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Like,
Honestly, I feel like I'm that guy.
Yeah, well, we've done that too.
Yeah.
I
We've
feel
probably done
like
that
I
too.
feel like that rarely happens to me, but I'm that guy. That guy that happens.
No,
I feel like
I'm
I do that
actually
to you.
I'm guilty of the opposite thing, where I have I'm listening to music and then somebody wants to talk to me, and I purposefully ignore them. I'm just like they tell me Diego, I'm just like, and I just keep doing my thing, and there's like I guess you just can't hear me. The music's loud enough, and like deep down I'm just like, yeah, I can hear you. I just don't want to talk to
Right.
you.
Oh.
I feel like Diego's done that to me.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh, bro. Oh.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I've done it to you on purpose. Because
Oh.
sometimes I'm literally so like in tune to my music, I just can't do that.
Yeah, but I feel like honestly, like you're always listening to music. Like if we wanted
Yeah.
to talk to you, we would have to schedule appointments, not to interrupt you.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's
What can I
true.
say, man? I love music, man. That's
Yeah.
that's probably one of the biggest things.
Reminisce your thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Music is the biggest
Strong.
part of, I think, people's lives. It's very important.
Yeah. Like I don't like people who say they don't like music. Oh, when you ask them like, hey, what's your favorite type of music? They're just like, I like any type of music. You're like, what does that even mean? Like,
But you know, a lot of people say that.
no,
It means,
maybe that's just me. That's
it
just me.
means you. Tony.
No.
You
Look,
say that.
I'm guilty of that. I say that.
Because
Like,
you
I'll
know
say
what
that.
that means.
No, I don't.
You know what that
No,
means?
man, no.
It's like, I'm open-minded to
Yeah.
whatever is out there.
I just like exclude like some weird stuff like
No.
Christian like rock like I
That's
don't
pretty
want
good. That's pretty good.
Is
Are
it-
you-
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
I mean, I used to go to church and they would play their rock like type of music, and they'd say, and I'd be like, "This is all right."
Like I can't listen to
this is all right.
hardcore death metal. Like I can exclude
Oh,
some stuff,
man.
but I'm open to a lot of things.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I used to listen to that. I used to listen to
I'll say,
they're
I'll
not
say
that,
right
that's
now, like, anytime anyone asks me, I'll listen to everything. Like I like everything,
Yeah.
and then they'll like, but I don't mean that as in I listen to everything because that's a bold-faced lie. I don't go search for every single genre.
Yeah,
of
that's the way I
music.
think
Yeah.
about it. I'm like, you do not listen to
But-
everything. You do not
but-
like everything.
But
Yeah.
but in the sense that if you play something,
I'll listen.
I'll listen and I'll be like, hey,
Yeah.
that's all right.
Yeah.
It could be country. I'm like, hey, this country's pretty
Oh,
cool.
no, man.
This is
No,
something.
no,
I'm like,
no,
this Christian rock is pretty raw. Dude,
Oh.
this,
No,
this,
no,
this-
no,
this-
no,
hold on,
no,
hold on,
no,
hold on,
no.
hold on. This heavy metal, dude, that's pretty raw. See, I'll listen to everything. That's what I mean. But like, I'm not gonna go searching for country. Like, and then I'll tell them
You
after.
know.
Usually,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like recently, I've been saying like oh, I'll listen to everything, but mainly I like rap and rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'll tell them. Because, like, those are the two I search for. But I'll listen to anything. You got something to play? You got some Mexican music to play? I'll
Oh,
listen
it's,
to
it's like when you were listening to that one album that you bought.
Yeah.
Like, what is
Yeah.
it called again?
It was like
Hamilton.
yeah.
The Hamilton play.
Yeah. Oh my god.
The
I was
Hamilton-
like, you told me to listen to it. It's like, it's so dope. And I was listening to it like, Are they rapping in French? What is this?
Yeah, dude. Oh, French rap is also really cool.
Are
Like,
you
Is it?
freaking serious right
I
now?
didn't even know French had rap.
I didn't know that
they,
existed.
They have some cool French rap. You guys should look it up. But anyway, that
You don't even know what they're saying though.
But
Yeah,
it
for
doesn't
real.
matter. Like
Because
it
it
sounds-
sounds cool, man. It
no,
just sounds cool.
Yeah, there's some like
Like they say like
I think
wait,
my
hold
mind
on.
blows
People
right now.
people who don't know Spanish, they'll listen to Spanish music and they'll be like, "This is pretty
No,
cool."
no.
Yes,
no.
yes,
When
yes,
you
yes, yes.
see somebody that's not Hispanic,
Me,
that doesn't
yeah. Hold,
shut up, Mike. You don't count. You don't count.
I-
Your parents listen.
hold on,
Yeah,
I got
that's
something
true.
after.
Alright,
this.
alright,
Go,
That's
go.
true.
All right. What I was saying that you never see that happen. You're never gonna see somebody that's like, if you don't listen.
Yeah,
if you're
yeah,
not from
I
that,
get what you're saying.
like speak that language.
I just wanna reference a point here. I mean,
Yeah.
like Mike knows about this. All right, so I was doing a project
Alright.
and it was for Spanish, right?
Yeah.
And it was about Nicaragua, which is where I'm from.
Nicaragua.
All right.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, this is pretty raw. And I decided to add some music, right? Like an artist.
oh,
And I saw this guy named Carlos Godoy, something like that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
and he was like his most famous song. Like I hadn't listened to it. I listened to some other ones that I liked. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go for his most famous one, like on Google, the
Yeah.
first one that shows up. And I was like watching it with Michael, and I press on the first one, the video pops up, and it's them. It's like him and like I guess his group of friends from Nicaragua, and they're playing in this this super white ass place.
Oh,
And like
yeah.
everybody's
Yeah.
white, and it's like the 1960s or something. And I'm just staring at all these people, right? And I'm just like, Jesus, like they all look so bored. Like they like
I told you.
every single one of them were white, and I was just like they don't understand any of the music. Oh, maybe I was watching it with some other guy, but like
I think I was watching it with you.
I think I showed like two
Yeah.
people, but then I was just like they look so bored right now. Like none of them are into
Yeah.
this music, and then I'm like how can they like be into it if they don't understand it? And then
Yeah.
then my other friend who speaks like Spanish, he knows it, and he was like, you know what? I don't really understand because he's speaking so fast, but I like it too.
Yeah.
I was like, I get what you mean because I'm not processing
Well,
what he's
maybe
saying.
it's-
I'm like
maybe it's the
understanding
beat,
the
I guess,
individual
right?
words,
The
and I
beat.
get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, the beat could
Yeah.
be
The
good.
beat mattered.
But
Yeah.
then
Right.
give it like after 2 minutes into the song, the white people they try to start singing. They were singing the chorus and stuff. And I was like, oh, they kind of liked it. They were mouthing the words even though they still looked pissed and wanted to go home. Like it was weird. I don't know why. Like I think it must have been like a game show because no way they bought concert tickets to that because they did not know the lyrics. They were so bored.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Damn.
The only thing is like, I know you hate country, but like when I was little, I went through a phase and I loved country.
Are you freaking serious?
Yeah. Like there's just one radio
I
station.
think we all
just
go
listened-
through
Red
phases
Solo
like
Cup.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
like
do.
that.
Yeah,
gay phase,
I
the
know,
gay
like-
phase.
What?
No.
What are you talking about?
That phase you go through when you like men.
What?
No,
No.
that didn't
Yeah.
happen to me.
Oh,
You
is it
can
like
do
that
what you
Macklemore
don't.
song? He's like when I was in the 3rd grade.
Yeah.
I thought I was gay.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
no.
no.
You got me messed up, man.
Yeah.
Unless you're confused.
You know,
No,
I mean,
no.
I don't hate
Okay.
gay people. You know, I just
Yo, when,
I don't
when
mess
somebody
with
tells you you're gay so many times, you start to believe it.
Do you think that actually happened?
I don't
No,
know.
no.
Yeah, I think that's
No.
in psychology. If somebody tells you something so many times, you'll start to believe it. You could brush it off
So you're
first
telling
couple
me
of times.
if I was to tell you you're dumb, you're gonna start thinking
Yeah.
you're dumb.
Yeah, that's clear-cut psychology.
All right,
Like,
all
right there.
All
Like,
right, I'm gonna start.
think about it. If everybody in your life, all right, think about it. Everybody in your life starts telling you, "Oh, do you suck?" Your parents, your mom, all of your friends, everybody. What are you gonna start thinking?
then your life is terrible.
Exactly.
yeah, you're right.
Well,
That's it.
maybe that's true. Maybe.
That's
maybe.
true
I
to
don't
some
know.
extent.
Yeah,
That's true
yeah.
to some
No,
extent.
no,
If you're gonna think about
fully,
your
fully.
sexuality.
Yeah, you don't even need all those people. Like, if you get a couple people that you like, say your group of friends,
Yeah.
like they'll say you suck, even if it's a joke.
Yeah.
Like I know my girlfriend, like her.
Yeah.
For example, they have this friend. He's vegan, right?
Yeah.
And they make
Oh,
fun of
I
him.
know him. I know him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I made fun of him too.
Yeah, they make fun of him being.
Oh,
I mean, I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, not bad for him because he's
Yeah.
vegan, but I feel bad myself because it's not fun to make fun
Yeah.
of.
Oh,
Being
but
vegan.
they make fun of him because he's vegan, but it's like completely a joke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I told her one day, I was like, you shouldn't do that. Like it gets to
to
somebody.
people.
Right? Because they'll be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, shut up, vegan." Like they'll say that, but it's completely as a joke because they'll be laughing after, right?
Yeah.
And he'll be joining in too, like as a joke. But like at the end of the day, like he must come home and start thinking about that and be like, dang, like soon they're gonna
When
make
your
him not
homies-
want to be a vegan.
Yeah.
Have you
Like,
guys
he's-
seen that pictures like when your homie's frying and you
Yeah.
thinking, oh, these are my homies?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I see that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, if everybody calls you out on something, like, if everybody told me I suck, I'm gonna start thinking I suck. That's
Well,
it.
maybe it goes back to that. You
Oh,
know
that
how-
quote in A Push,
What's
like like I don't know if positive
Oh,
attitude
yeah, I remember
works, but I sure do know that negative does.
That's true.
Well, I honestly I don't know what the hell you just meant.
Alright, it's
I mean,
like,
negativity
yeah.
always works.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
but-
it's like if you're negative, yeah, I'm gonna fail this test. You're gonna fail the test.
Well,
if you,
because I know I didn't
Exactly,
study the
but
day before.
hold on,
What if you're
no,
being
it doesn't matter.
optimistic?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
But if you remain optimistic, I don't know if that works. If I say I'm a pass, I'm a pass. I don't know if that's gonna work.
It does work. It does work.
But-
Trust me, it works.
But
Nah,
no,
I've
this,
done it.
I'm,
It might-
I'm,
it
I'm
might
explaining the
work.
quote. I'm
Right.
explaining the quote right now.
Yeah, like
Okay,
it
okay,
might
okay.
work.
Alright, it might work, it might not. But I sure know if I'm telling myself I'm gonna fail this test, I'm gonna fail the
Yeah,
test.
Maybe that it goes back to that idea that me and D were talking about the other day. One of our friends was doubting himself,
Oh
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And we were talking about it like, man, if that dude keeps talking like that, of course you ain't gonna go far in life.
Yeah.
But then if you go back to that other idea, when people say you must believe in yourself, it might be true then, because then you're gonna start thinking like, hey, I could do this. I could do something with my life. I could do this project. I could become a musician. I could become an artist. I could become a football player.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could do
Mhm.
anything.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's true. You have to put your mind to it.
But you also gotta put like your hard
gotta
work
put
and
work.
dedication. in.
Yeah.
That's
Otherwise, you're not gonna
yeah,
get
yeah,
anything
yeah,
out of
yeah,
it, and
yeah.
then you get sad.
Yeah.
The other
you didn't do
day, or a
anything.
couple weeks ago, I was watching this interview of Logic.
Oh, Lord. Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
talking about it
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
other
You were
day.
talking about it. Yeah.
He's in the studio and they're interviewing him.
Yeah.
And then he's talking about how he dedicated so much time into his music. Then I'm not like a big fan of rap, sorry. And then I started getting into that genre though. And it's crazy though to think that if I spend so much time on this and look at what I could get out of it, and that's when I
Yeah.
saw that
Mm.
he seemed smart. It's just crazy because he dropped out of high school.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
finished
yeah,
high
yeah.
school.
It's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
And he was able to do that, and I just started thinking about like all the things I could do. Maybe if I honestly, anybody out there, if they honestly set their mind to do anything, like I
Yeah.
said,
Like 100%.
yeah,
Mm.
you gotta
Yeah,
dedicate
Like
yourself,
no doubts.
right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like going to like even Logic's like Five Finger of Death, like
Yeah. It's
like,
Five Finger Death
yeah,
Rap.
right at the end of it, Sway tells him like,
Yeah.
hey, dude, like you got a lot of things, like
You got
there's
a
a
lot
lot of bad energy.
You got
in your
positive
life.
energy. You got a lot of positive
but
energy.
you change that into positive energy.
Yeah, the bad
And
energy.
that's good. Just keep doing that, man. And I
Yeah.
think that's for real. Like,
Exactly.
you were talking about positive energy. You just want to go
Yeah.
off on that?
Yeah, well, no, what was he saying? He also said it was like the rule. Like he said that's just
You can only be altered. Can't
Yeah.
energy doesn't go away. It's
yeah,
only
energy
altered.
can't be, yeah, it's like in physics class, our teacher says like, yeah, energy doesn't disappear.
It's all
Like
conserved.
it's all conserved, it just keeps going.
No, but
Like not just like yeah, if you think about it like positive energy, hate, like
Because that's
hate,
natural. It's all
it's
natural.
natural,
Yeah.
it's all natural.
so speaking about school, right?
It's oh I remember now. Wait, my bad. It's called the law of attraction.
Law
That's
of
what he said at the end.
Yeah.
He's like it's the law of attraction, and he's like yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now okay, go.
School. Oh man, I think this
I
was
do
probably one of the best moments of my life, right here. When my teacher told me, in order to achieve your goals, you have to work for it. You gotta put in work.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
gotta put in work. So if you gotta wake up at 5 in the morning to grind, wake up at 5 in the morning. Stop complaining, because
Yeah,
at the
man.
end of the day, it's gonna be worth it.
yeah.
If you gotta sleep at freaking 4 in the morning, if you gotta pull an all-nighter just to finish that one project for that one class, or just to finish that one track, or just so you can
Yeah.
dunk the ball,
Yeah.
Yeah.
anything,
Anything,
Yeah,
anything. It's worth it, man.
Yeah,
You gotta
dude.
set your mind to it.
I think one of my teachers also, like she told me, like, in class, she said she was saying, hey, like don't, like you guys complain a lot, like
Yeah.
like complaining about this and that, like
Yeah.
y'all like staying up, all this homework and stuff, like you gotta think about it, like think about your idol, like look at who you're looking up to, look
Oh
at Bill
my
Gates,
God,
look at all
that's
those
true,
people with
right?
money, like.
Yeah.
Do they complain? Have you ever once heard them say, "Hey, it
No,
is so much work,
And
like
going
it
back
sucks."
to that
Not all like
Yeah.
like you ever hear them
Yeah.
say that
No.
and say like, think about it, when you're going older, when you're growing up,
Yeah.
you think people are gonna look up to you and you're complaining every 2 seconds. Hey, all this work, I have so much homework, I have all
Yeah.
this. Like, you think people are gonna look up to you after that? Because
Yeah.
they're not
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
You're not looking up to people who do that.
You know what
Yeah.
else that
Yeah.
one teacher told me that?
Oh wait. Okay, I'm gonna let you finish it out.
Alright.
Like, but
Yeah.
like that, I'm also gonna tell you something. But like that teacher also told me something. But like just keep going. Like damn, I can't believe this teacher. Like she's pretty dope for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
keep
That-
going.
That's some true stuff right there, man. That's a life lesson.
Yeah.
No, but they also told me like, I was losing my thought, but about what was it about putting in?
Putting in work.
Yeah, but how? Oh, okay, I remember now. How you can't say it's a talent.
You know, because nothing's a talent.
Yeah.
You're not born with it. You're not born
gotta
smart.
Yeah.
Work
Yeah.
for it.
You gotta work
man.
for it.
Like you honestly gotta work with like. You could be good at playing an instrument. You could be good
Yeah.
at playing a guitar or
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and people are like, man, you have so much talent. But nobody ever sits down
I
and
don't like
thinks,
that word right there.
Nobody
Talent, yeah.
ever
I
sits
don't like
down
that.
and thinks, you know what? I spent days and days
And days
practicing
working.
Yeah.
that craft. I spent days and days, man.
Yeah, there
I
was
worked so hard. It's not talent.
There was a teacher
Hard work.
not at a school, like
Yeah.
during the summer, like she was talking in class, she was like teaching, and she was saying like, you see prodigies,
Yeah.
like prodigies aren't born with that smartness. It's just they have an interest.
Yeah.
They're saying like those math prodigies that you be seeing, like they're not born with that. They like go to class just like normal,
Yeah.
but the only thing is that their mind is really interested in that, so they dedicate every second to their life on thinking about that. So say
Yeah.
somebody likes
Yeah.
math,
Passion.
yeah,
passion.
they learn math, and like say an elementary kid, elementary prodigy
Yeah.
learns math, learns 2 plus 2, starts thinking about 2 plus 2 every second of their day, starts seeing how it's applied, starts continuing that, and they do that every
Dedication.
second of
Yeah.
their day,
Dedication.
and they don't stop, and that's how they get so smart, and that's why people are like, you're on an impossible level. And that's
Yeah.
just because they dedicate all their time
Yeah.
to it. That's all they see.
I mean, it's hard to get there, but it's not impossible. Anybody
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
do it.
anything's possible, man.
Just gotta
No,
put your
what's
mind
it
to it.
Yeah, no, what's it called?
Yeah,
That
you gotta put
same
your mind to
teacher.
this shit.
Yeah.
Same teacher that Jay was talking about. I remember one time, like I stayed after school. You know,
Yeah.
I was like, I needed help with like my homework, and then afterwards, like she just asked me like, cause I used to be in this program where like they help you in college,
Yeah.
and I left, and she told me like, why'd you leave? And I was like, honestly, I just didn't want to be in it anymore. She's like, don't you regret it? I was like,
Don't regret it.
I thought about it, cause like
Yeah.
usually I always say no, I don't regret it, but this time I was like, I mean, what if I did regret it? And she saw like I had this look of confusion, and she told me, it's okay to think that way, because like we all have hard choices to make in life,
Yeah.
and you might not want to like decide which choice you're gonna pick because you never know what's gonna happen if you pick the other one. And you said you can't live like that, if you're gonna pick something, like go with it,
Yeah.
and if you don't like what you live up to, like with that decision, you gotta like think like, oh man, it's like a lesson for like another day.
Yeah.
Another day in my life, what if I get to like the same choice again? No. You live up to that. You like live up to it, and like if it's a mistake, you like
You gotta
don't let it
keep
be a
going.
mistake,
Yeah,
change it into a lesson.
Success.
A lesson
Yeah.
for like,
You
Yeah.
can't
Like
start
another
thinking
day.
about. You can't think
Yeah.
about your decisions. You gotta just move on. It's
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
past.
cause like that's
Reflect,
like,
and that's it. The only time you look back is for reflection.
Right.
yeah.
What can you do better?
Like,
Yeah. Alright, no, let's have Michael close it off because we're
Yeah.
coming to an end here.
Yeah, it comes to an end.
Michael.
We got that 1 hour.
Well, what I was thinking was, I was going back to what I hate,
Yeah.
and I hate to end it off in that kind of matter because we were just talking about success and motivation.
Right.
But I hate my neighbors.
Oh, yeah, but no, yeah, because I mean, this podcast is dedicated to like what we hate, things we dislike.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, that's a good,
A little bit
that's good.
philosophical. We went there. Alright.
Yeah, we went
let's
philosophical
go.
for a
I know
second.
it was a
No,
good
we-
rant for like a couple minutes, but like I hate my neighbors because like just first of all, they don't do anything, like say just that. But like one time my dog ran away,
Okay.
and he ran away, and we were looking for him, and
Okay.
my sister saw the dog
Yeah.
in my neighbor's house.
Yeah.
And she knocked on the door and said, "Hey, do you know? Have you seen this dog?"
Yeah.
And she said, "No, I don't know where your dog is."
Okay.
And it's in the house. And she
They stole my
yeah,
dog.
she called the dog's name, and he just came running, and she just gave her a look of like, why? Like, why would you do this?
Dude, that's when they steal and they'll give it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that goes back to what we were saying. When
Yeah.
people steal things, they don't give it back. You know,
Yeah,
it's like, well, what the hell, man?
You
Dude,
don't
that-
gotta do that. They could have bought their own dog.
I know,
Come
like
on.
they have dogs too. They have like 5.
Oh, that's
Oh my
that's-
god,
they
they
just-
just kidnapped me.
Yeah, they stole my dog.
they got a trade system.
Right.
Yeah,
they got
Underground,
traces though. It just keeps
underground.
going underground.
Bro, I got like 50 dogs in their basement.
You don't even know. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even know,
Oh
man.
my goodness.
Oh,
Like,
man.
yeah,
You
man,
need-
you don't even know what's under.
You need to start
Yeah,
looking
for
into
real.
this stuff, man.
Dude, you
need to
don't
start
know.
looking into
You
it.
don't know what people have in their basements.
That's
Like, you
true.
heard about that guy who had like people in his walls and stuff. Like,
Oh,
you don't know
no.
what people have in there.
Oh,
man.
that's messed
Yeah.
up, dude.
Yeah.
I just hope none of my neighbors are like that.
Alright,
yeah,
let's close it out.
So you know, it was good. It was good having this podcast, and you know, we're just gonna leave. We're gonna leave Big Mike,
Alright.
Jay, Tony, and here with me, D. You know, and that's it. We out the lab.